Welcome to the Meditation Realm, Planeswalkers. I'm Caleb, your guide to the Blind Eternities, and in today's video, we're going over one of the holiday art scene cards displays. We're going over with Gandalf, the Pelennor Fields. We're going to open it up, take a look at the cards, look at the scene, and open up the booster pack, see if we get lucky with. These ones we'd ordered off of Amazon. I'm questioning, they're always suspect sometimes when they come in as far as quality, especially when they get shipped in the mail, because sometimes these products get damaged. I've heard that the quality of the cards themselves have had some issues, especially the one with what's her face, Galadriel. Those art cards have been supposedly very difficult to read. So let's take a look and see what we got here. So this is supposed to come with a custom art easel for all of these, yes, and it's got the art of one of the cards on the back side here. But here's our custom art easel. And then we've got a couple punch outs. And then it looks like the packs in here along with the cards. Alright. We got, how many packs do they give us here? Is it 2 or 3? 3. Alright, so we get 3 set boosters, and then our scene cards, and then the actual cards. So we'll take a look. I'm kind of curious to see how the full art scene looks. Okay, so it literally is just the scene cards from the art series that form it. Alright. So let's see, if I recall, this is supposed to be, we got the dragon head in the top corner here. And then it's wing. Right. We got the tower. The dudes on the bottom here. Gandalf fighting it off. And then the guys on the bottom. It's supposed to actually fit into the easel, which I'll fit into there another time. But, I mean, as a full art, it definitely looks sweet. I don't know how much these are going to be collector items amongst collectors. I know there's a lot of Lord of the Rings fans that just like the artwork that came in this set. So, might be worth something to value here in the long run, but we'll see. Let's check out the actual cards themselves. And then we'll open up our set boosters and see what we get lucky with here. Let's see. We have Olorian Searing Light. It's an instant for 2 a red and a white. Each opponent exiles a creature with the greatest power among creatures that player controls. So it hits multiple creature removal for 4. That's strong. Spell Mastery. If there are 2 or more instant and or sorcery cards in your graveyard, this card deals damage to each opponent equal to the power of the creature they exiled. Woo! So this is like a reverse Swords to Plowshares, where you'll exile each opponent's highest attack creature, and then they'll take damage instead of gaining life. That's pretty sweet. This will definitely be playable. Sorcerous Squall, 9 mana, 6 and 3 blue, definitely expensive. Delve, so you can make it cheaper. Target opponent mills 9 cards, then you may cast an instant or sorcery spell from that player's graveyard without paying its mana cost. If that spell will be put into a graveyard, exile instead. Alright, so general blue shenanigans. Definitely one that'll fit right into a lot of blue mill decks. Artwork so far is pretty decent. It's not too blurry. And now that I say that, I get to this one though, it looks alright. We have Ramas Ekor, the Ancient Shield. It's an artifact for 3 and a white. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, draw a card, then create a 0/3 white wall creature token with Defender. At the beginning of combat on your turn, creatures you control with Defender gain Exalted until end of turn. So definitely a strong card for those Defender Matters, Toughness Matters decks. We got a Courageous Resolve, the instant for 2 and a white. Up to 1 target creature you control gains protection from each of your opponents until end of turn. You draw a card. So that's the base. It's okay. And a Fateful Hour, one of the worst mechanics in Magic. If you have 5 or less life, you can't lose life this turn. You can't lose the game this turn, and your opponents can't win the game this turn. Alright, So it's one of those things that if you're really low, it can potentially save you from losing. But again, I think Faithful Hour is probably like one of the worst mechanics in Magic the Gathering. And then we have the main man of the scene. We have Gandalf of the Secret Fire. He's a blue, a red, and a white. 3/4 legendary creature avatar wizard. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell from your hand during an opponent's turn, exile that card and put 3 time counters on it, instead of putting it into your graveyard as a result. Then if the exiled card doesn't have Suspend, it gains Suspend. Interesting. So let's be able to recast your opponent's stuff, but you have to do it during their turn. Oh, from your hand during the opponent's turn. That's right. Duh. So you get to cast extra copies of stuff, but it's mostly instants. So you got to play during your opponent's turn to get that time counters effect. But I can definitely see that getting up in value with all those Doctor Who timey-wimey related cards. And then our last card here is the Fell Beast Shriek. That's a sorcery for blue and a red. Each opponent chooses a creature they control, tap and goad the chosen creatures, and you can splice this into an instant or sorcery. We haven't seen splice into a while. It's an okay mechanic from Kamigawa days. Definitely allows for some card advantage, especially in the commander format. Right on. They're decent cards. Not a whole lot of them have a lot of value at the moment, but they're definitely going to, I think, maintain more value, as you can't really get them other than in the scene boosters here. Now we're going to check out what we get in our set boosters here. See what we can get lucky with. Our first set booster we have, let's see, commons and uncommons at the beginning. All right, I always forget with which set what's going to be where. All right, and then we got Knights of Dalamarroth. Ooh, we got a mythic. We got Spiteful Banditry, and it's borderless. Very strong card for commander. And we got a rare here, Faramir, Prince of Ithilien. And then we have another rare in the borderless foil. We have the Balrog, Durin's Bane. Pretty sweet looking. Not the strongest one, but definitely a playable demon. Alright, not a bad pack. And then on to pack 2. Starting off with a mythic, I'll take it. 1 mythic, 2 rares. Maybe we can lucky and get one of the special versions of the art cards in this set. There are some new art versions of cards that are available only in this set. Alright, and then also getting some Nazgul is always good. They're like the best uncommon, or most valuable uncommon we've had printed in quite a while, but they are so rare. And let's see, we get past our Legolas uncommon. We get to our first. Oh, we got a mythic. We got Tom Bombadil, mythic number 2. And then we got a foil, Moria Marauder. Alright, not bad, not bad. And then last pack here. Thank you for joining me, Planeswalkers. It's been pretty sweet to be able to check out these cards. I'm curious to see what they do with our next Universes Beyond set, and what they're going to do with the serialized and the special versions. They've already kind of shown off some stuff for Fallout, but I believe the next one that's coming out for us is Assassin's Creed. I think that's the next IP that comes out as far as these Universes Beyond. Alright, so getting through these uncommons here. This guy did a lot of work for me in Limited. I was so happy to play blue-white with him. Alright, we got Sauron's Ransom. Decent instant. The Ring Tempts You effect is very strong in Commander. People have highly underrated it when it first came out, and it's definitely very good. And then we have a foil uncommon. Gwadhir the Windlord. And then a list card. We lose hope. Don't lose hope, Planeswalkers. Things will always get better. There will be light at the end of the darkness. Thank you for joining me here, Planeswalkers. I'm always glad to have you here. Like, share, and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you here on the next video.